think I am not in the night, nor do this wood world lack of company. For you are all the world I need. Then how can it be said I am all alone, and all the world is to look upon me?
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest beasts do not have such heart as you. And if you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mile hind makes speed to catch the tiger, a bootless speed. The covetous pursues, and the
I will not say thy question. Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I will do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the woods, in the field, in the town, you do me mischief. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my stakes. He cannot fight for love like men do. He should be wooed and not made to. But I will follow thee and make heaven of hell to die in the hands that I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. He shall fly and he shall seek thy love. Isn't thou the flower here? Bring it to me.
Aye, there it is.
I know a bank where the wild thyme glows, where oxlips and noddling violet grow, quite over canopies of luscious woodbine. Sweet moss roses and eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lullied in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamel skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. Take thou some of this. A sweet Athenian lady is in love, but with a disdainful youth, anointed with some care, that he may be more fond on her than she be upon her love, and meet me here at the first cockcrow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Wake, it's wild in his
speak truth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so. Then find you out a bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. And for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now it may much beshrew my manners and pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Such a separation may as well be said becomes of a virtuous bachelor and maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. May thy love never alter to thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I. And end life when I end loyalty. Sleep give thee all its rest.
May half thy wish, the wish's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might improve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence! Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, who despised the Athenian maid. And there the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul. She does not lie near this lackler, this kill curtsy. Sure upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth know. When thou wakest, let love of its sleepless seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
What? Wilt thou doubtless leave me? They do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh. How tired am of this pawn chase. More my fair, less of my grace. Happy is Hermia, who so wishy lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, so mine are often worse than hers. No. I am ugly as a bear, for beasts that make me run away with fear, and therefore no marvel that Demetrius do so. As monsters fly at my presence, what wicked and dissembling mirror might make me compare with Hermia's fairy eyes? But who is here on the ground? Lysander? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, good sir, if you live awake.
Transference Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
What? Do not say so. Say not so. What though he love you, Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious moments that I've spent with her. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. Things growing are not ripe until their season. And so I, being young, was till now not ripe to reason. Touching now the point of my human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where I overlook love stories, written in love's richest book.
Therefore was I to this keen mockery. When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I never can receive a loving look from Demetrius' eye? But must you flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong. Good sooth you do in such disdainful manner me too. but fair you were. Of course, I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Should a lady of one man refuse of another man be abused?
Wait, Helen!
Help me! Help me, Lysander, help me! Help me pluck this crawling serpent from my chest. Oh, pity, what a dream there was. Methought a serpent into my heart away, and you sat here smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander? What? Remove? Lysander? What? Out of hearing? Gone? Lysander? Speak! Speak, and if you hear, speak of our love! Look! Look how I do quake and fear! Lysander? No? And I well perceive you all not nigh. Either death or I will find you immediately!
Pat, here's a marvelous, convenient place for rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we'll be in action as we wait for the Duke.
Peter Quinn! Peter Quinn! Peter Quinn!
What says thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. Firstly, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. What answer you that?
By lacking Paris fear,
I believe we must leave the king out to answer.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue and let that prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, you may tell us that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of his ears.
Well, do you like a prologue? And it shall be written 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
but will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you are to consider with yourself to bring in shoes. A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than a lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore another prologue must tell he's not a lion?
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen to the lion's neck, and he must say thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, oh, fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, it were for fear of my life. No, I'm no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And then, let him say his name and tell them plainly he's not the joiner.
If that is it, then all is done. But there are 2 hard things. We must bring in moonlight into a chamber. You know, Pyramus and Thisbe, they meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play a play?
A calendar, a calendar. Look in the almanac, find out moonshine.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then? May you leave a casement of the great chamber window open so that the moonlight may shine in at the casement.
Nay, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person a moonshine. But then there's another hard thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. You know, Pyramus and Thisbe says a story. They thought to think of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall.
What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present war, and let him have some lime or some rascas of some kind to signify war. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that chink shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that is it, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break. Answer everyone according to his cue.
What hemp in homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too perhaps, if I be called.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand for.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Orders, orders.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear, and by I will to thee appear. But hark, a voice, stay thou here awhile.
A stranger Pyramus than I'd ever seen.
Must I speak now?
Hey, Mary must you must understand that he goes with this noise that he heard and is to come again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus. Most radiant Pyramus, most illy white of hue, of colour like red rose on triumphant beer, most brisky juvenile, and a most lovely Jew, as true as the true's horse that yet will never tire. Omni dear, Ninnies too.
Ministers too, man. What you something to get? That's what's in a Pyramus. You speak all your parts with one cues and all. Pyramus, enter your cue is past. It is never tired.
As true as true's horse that will never tire. If I were back this way, I would only die.
Oh, monsters. Oh, strange. Pyramus is blind as hell.
I'll follow you. I'll lead you around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through fires. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hump. A hog, a headless there of fire. And neigh and grunt and bark and roar and burn. Horse, fire at every turn.
What did they run away? This is necessary of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed.
What do you see?
What do
You see, this is of your own, don't you?
Bless thee, Bottom. Bless thee. God translated.
I see the knavery. This is to make an ass of me. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down, and I will sing. You the clock so black of you with Florence Arnigal. If all the rustle with is not so true, the wren with little quit.
What angel makes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the flakes on cuckoo great, whose note a many your man doth mock, and doth not answer nay. For indeed, who said this wit is such foolish a bird? I cried, cuckoo, whistle.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored how thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues first before start move me on the first view say, to swear I like thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have a little reason for that. But nowadays, reason and love keep little company together. The more the pity, some honest neighbors cannot make them friends. I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art wise and thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I were wise, I'd not have wit to get out this wood.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou should remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common name, and the summer still doth tend upon my spirit, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me, and I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels, and sing while thou on fresh flowers dost sleep, and I shall purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou should like a hairy spirit go. Peace blossom! of the painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams off his sleeping eye. Nor to him else than to have courtesies.
Hail, mortal! I cry thy worships mercy. I beseech thy worships name.
Cobweb.
Well, good master Cobweb, I desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
Well, good master Peace Blossom, please commend me to your father, Mr. Peace God, your mother, Mr. Squash. I desire you of more acquaintance. Your name, good sir?
Mustard seed.
Well, good master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly ox beast that hath devoured many of your homes. I promise you, your kindred hath made mine eyes water. I desire you of more acquaintance.
Come! Wait upon him. Lead him to my power. The moon, methinks, looks with a watching eye. And when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some insult. Tie up my love song, bring him silently.
I wonder, can Titania be awake? What it is, the next thing that came into her eye. She was dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress was a monster and a love! While she was in her dominant sleeping hour, near her close and consecrated bower, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, were met together to rehearse a play. When the shallowest pigskin of that barren sort, who pyramids presented as their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him in his advantage take. Ass's knoll I fixed upon his head. Anon, his dismay must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. And when they hit spy, like wild geese to the creeping fowler eye, rising and cawing at the gun's report. So at his side away did his fellows fly, and at my stamp, over and over one falls, and murder cries in hell from aimlessly calls. Their senses thus weak, their fears thus strong. It senses things begin to do them wrong, and I led them on in that distracted fear, and left sweet purpose translated there. When it so came to pass, Titania walked by, and straightway loved an ass.
Goes out better than I could devise. Hast thou lacked the Athenian eyes? The love you sent it between you.
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he awake of course she must decide.
Hermia! Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Hermia, my gentleman, why rebuke him that loves me so? A breath so bitter on your visit.
Now I'm a child, but I should do thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, then being over in your shoes in blood, plunge in deep and kill me too. The night was not so true unto the day as he was to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe that the whole earth be bored, and that the moon may through center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced to the heart with your stern.
Yet you, the murderer, look as bright and as clear as yonder Venus in a glimmering spring.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, will thou give him to me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou killed him then? Henceforth be never numbered amongst men. Oh, one. Tell truth. Tell truth for my sake. Hast thou looked upon him being awake? And hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch!
Could not a worm, no adder, do so much? An adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, no adder has ever stung.
Suspend your passion and mispride mood, for I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for all that is said.
Then I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
If I should, what should I get that for?
A privilege never to see me anymore, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no falling cause in this case. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. For sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for all the bankrupt speak sorrow, which today, in some measure, it will be said. Here, therefore, for a while, I'll make my stay.
What hast thou done? Thou is mistaken quite. Laid the love juice on some true love's sight. The true love turned, and not a false turned true.
Then fate overrules that. For one man holding forth a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood go, swift in the wind, and Helena of Athens dost thou find. All fancy sick she's in pale of cheer. Bring her here with some illusion. I'll speak his eyes, begin she to appear.
I go. Look how I go, swifter than an arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of his purple dance, hits Cupid's archery, sings an apple of his eye. When thou wakest, she be by, beggable for refuge.
Captain of a fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for his lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside! The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake!
Then will two at once woo one? That must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Helen, why should you think I should woo in scorn? For scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vow so born. In their nativity, all truth appears. Why do these things in me seem scorn to you?
You too at once are cunning more and more. Oh, when truth goes truth, oh, devil is surely framed. These bows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when I swore to her.
Nor none in my mind. Now will you give her o'er?
Demetrius loves her and she loves not you.
Oh, Helena, perfect, goddess, nymph, divine, to what shall I compare thine eyes? Crystal is mine. Oh, how right they show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. The pure congealed heights on the snow, fanned by reasonable windstorms to a crow. Oh, when thy holds up the hand let me kiss, this woman of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell, I see you're all bent to stand against me for your merriment. If you were men, as I'm sure you are, you would not use a gentle lady so. To woe and swear and super praise my past. And I know that you both hate me with all your heart. You both are rivals and you love Hermia. How? Both rivals mock for Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know I know. And in Hermia's love, with all my goodwill, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helen, to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do to my death.
Lysander, keep thine Hermia, I will love. If I ever loved her, all that love is lost. My heart to her, but with the guest I prefer. Now, home to Helen to return. There shall wait.
Helen, it is not so.
Despise the fate thou dost not know. Lest to thy peril abide. Look, here comes your love. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found. My ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly did thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helen, who more endures the night than all yon fiery owls and eyes of light, could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
No. Is she of this confederacy too? Now I perceive they've conjoined all thee to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, and will you rent our ancient love asunder in joining with these men in scorning your old friend? This is not friendly. It's not maidenly. Or sexual as I may chide you for it. So, I alone will feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems as if you scorn me.
What? Have you not set Lysander to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And to love Demetrius, who even now respond me with his foot, to call me Godus and nymph and rare and precious and celestial. Therefore he speaks to her he hates. And therefore does Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul. And my setting on that by your consent.
But I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths at me when I turn my back, wink at each other. Hold the sweet jest up. This story, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But there you are. It's partly my fault. It's soon death or absence or soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, fella.
Exit, sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I will.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak press. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. And I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false, who says I love thee not.
Helen, I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where do you tend to all this?
Away you with you.
No, he seems to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but death comes not. Thou the same man. Go.
Hang off, thou wild thing. Let loose, I will take thee from me like a serpent.
What change is this, sweet love? Why have you grown so rude?
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar, hated potion hence. Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would have had your word, but I perceive a weak control. I trust not.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her though.
Hate me? What, could you do me more harm than hate?
I by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of question, of hope, of doubt that I hate thee, and love Helen.
You juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What, have you gone and stolen my love's heart away from him?
Fine high faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my jealous heart? You counterfeit you puppet
Puppet. Now I perceive that she had made compare between our statures. She had urged her height and her personage, her tall personage. Her height, forsooth, she had prevailed unto him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so very low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Think! How low am I? Well, I am not so low, but that my nails can't reach any higher.
But it is I among me, gentlemen. Let it not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift of graces. Oh, perhaps you will think that she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower again.
Good, Hermia. Do not be so bitter with me. Evermore did I love you. Ever wronged you. Love wanted to mistake. I told him of yourself on this foot. He followed you. For love, I followed. But he had sent me hence They threatened me to kill me. And now will you let me fight, go back to Athens? That I'll bear my folly back. No longer follow you.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you here?
Foolish heart. And I now leave behind.
What, with Lysander?
No, with Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helen. She shall not harm thee.
No, she shall not, though you take her part. You are two of you. It's her behalf that calls yourself. Speak not of Helen, take not her part, for if thou intend the little show of love, thou shalt abide.
Now she holds me not. If thou darest, follow to try whose right is more in Helen, thine or mine.
Follow? Nay, I'll walk with thee, cheek by shore.
You! You mistress! All this coil is because of you. No, don't go back.
I can no longer trust you. No longer can I stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for fray. Though my legs are longer than run away.
This is thy negligence. You now mistakest. Or else committest these knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? So far, blameless proves my enterprise, for I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And I'm glad I did so. Isn't that jangling I esteem as sport?
Look, these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night, frame Lysander's tongue, stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, till they reach the death touch of sleep. Take down some of this. With liquor hath this virtuous promise. Ask my queen and beg of her Indian boy, and I will change the hateful imperfections I have cast upon you, and all things should be made well.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared and fearsome town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Demetrius! Demetrius, where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, village, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground. Lysander, thou run away, thou coward! Where art thou hiding thy head? Art thou hiding in some bush? Speak! Where art thou?
Art thou the one that's telling the stars to thou lookest for what and will not come? Come, thou child, thou recreant, I'll whip thee with a rod. It's defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yeah, art thou there?
We'll try no manhood here. Follow. He goes on before me and still dares me on. And when I come where he calls, there he's gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, but faster did he fly. That fallen am I, the dark uneven way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day. If thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this fight. Ho ho ho, coward! Where art thou?
Abide me if thou darest. For where I walk, thou shouldst shift before me and run every place. And darest not stand me, nor look me in the face. Speak! Where art thou?
Come hither, I'm here.
Nay, when thou mockest me, if ever thy face by daylight see, now go thy way, faintness constraineth thee. To measure out of my length on this cold bed. By day's approach! Look, to be visited.
Oh, hairy night, oh long tedious night, obey thy eyes, shine comfort from the east, that I may be back to it by daylight.
Yet but three? Two of both kinds make up four. Ah, there she is, cursed and sad, that cute bit of a knavish lad, to make poor females mad. On the ground, sleep sound, and I reply to your eye, gentle lover ready. When thou wakest, thou takest delight in the sight of that former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, every man shall have his own, Jack shall
shall have chill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his nest, and all will be well.
Peace Blossom.
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Fetch me thy weapons and kill me, a red-hipped bumblebee on a thistle. Also, bring me the honey bag and take care not to break the honey bag, for I would loathe to have you overflown honey bag, senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Give me your leaf, Monsieur Mustard Seed. I pray you, give your curtsy.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help every cobweb to scratch.
Wait till I hear some music, my sweet love.
I have a reasonably good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Horsey, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, a pack of provender. I could munch on your good dry oats. White hay, sweet hay, have no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hole and fetch thee new nuts.
I prefer a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep upon me.
Sleep thou, while I wind thee in my gentle arms. Fairies, be gone and be always away. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently twist the female ivy, so it rings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Beest thou, vast wont be? Seest thou, vast wont be? Hast thou such virtuous power? Wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? How am I to know this result now?
Silence, O Anne. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music hall, and strike more dead than all these 5 descents.
Music, oh music, such a charm and sleep.
Go, find out the forester. For now, our observation is performed. And since we have the wayment of the day, My love should hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple them in the western valley. Dispatch, I say, go, find a forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds that echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete, they bayed a bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan type, so flute, so sandaled, and their heads are hung with ears that give away the morning dew. Judge when you hear. But sir, what nymphs are these? My lord, this my daughter here asleep. And this lies Sandaris. And this Demetrius. And that Helena. Old Neda's Helena. I wonder if them being here together. Aegis, is this not the day that your daughter give the answer of her choice? It is, my lord. Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. Saint Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds but a couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in this world? Hatred is so far from jealousy. Sleep by fear and hate, no enmity.
I shall reply amazingly, my lord. Half sleep, half waking, but I do not know how I came here. But what I think, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord, enough. You've heard enough. Beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would. Demetrius, they would have defeated you and me. You of your wife and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen chose this life. Of this their purpose to hither to the world. And I, in fury hither followed them. Helen, in fancy following you. But my grace is due. I wot not by what power, but by some power, my love for Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now as a remembrance of an ideal god, which in my childhood I did good. Now, with all the faith, the object and pleasure of my night is only Helena. To her, my lord, was the betrothed, her I saw Hermia. But as in sickness, they alone with me. But as in health, come back to my natural case. I do wish it, love it, long for it, and forever to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. But, Aegis, I will overbear your will. For by and by with us, in the temple, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us to Athens 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. But, my lord, what about my fatherly rights? When my cue comes, call me. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho, Peter Quince, Starveling, Snug the Joiner. God's my life, stolen hands and left me here to sleep. I've had the most amazing dream. Me thought I was. No. No man can say what me thought I was. I will ask Peter Quince to write me a ballad of this dream. And it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of the play. Peradventure, I will sing it at her death. you send to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Without a doubt, he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is mad. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. There is not a man in all Athens able to do such pyramids, but he.
No. He hates simply the best wit of any handicraftman in all Athens.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet Willie Bottom. Thus, had he lost 6 pence during his life, had he scraped 6 pence, and the Duke had not given him 6 pence for pyramids, I'll be hanged.
Where are these lads? Where are their hearts?
Bottom, whose courage they must have beyond?
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what happened, for I am no true Athenian, if I tell you.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I have to say is that the Duke had dined that night. Get your apparel together, good men. Good strings to your beards, good ribbons to your pumps. Every man look over his part. For the long and short is, our play is preferred. Let this play have clean linen, and let the man who plays the lion not pare his nails. And sweet masters, I pray you, eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. I must not doubt, but to hear them say, it's a sweet comedy. Enough, no more words. Away, go away.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager, Mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play? Call Phil straight. Say, what ablumench have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile this lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief on how many thoughts are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll none of that. That I've told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The right of the tipsy bacchanals staring the Thasian singer in their rage. That's an old device, and it was played when I came from Thebes last to conqueror. A very tragical scene between young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. Paris on ice and wondrous rain snow. How shall we find a concord of this discord? Philostrate?
At lay there is no lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known at lay, that thy 10 words, my lord, it is too long. It makes it tedious, for in all that lay, there is not one word apt. One lay fitted and tragical, I know the Lord. For Tyrannus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess. Need 9 eyes water, but no merry tears. The passion of loud laughter never shed.
Where are they that you play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their ninth, and now have toiled their undragged nunnery with the saint lay against your new theatre.
And we will hear it.
No, I know the Lord. It is not for you. I have heard it over. Nothing in this world is unless you can find thought in their intent. With crew, as any such as con, I attain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. Take your places. Ladies,
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
let me approach.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but one wrong should soon make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present war. That wild wall which these lovers sunder, and through the wall's chink, poor souls they contend to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presents moonshine. For we will know, by moonshine these lovers think no scorn, to meet in Innis's tomb, there to moon. This grisly beast, which lion hides by name, did scare away, or rather in a fright. And as this bear fled, her mantle did she fall, which lion with bloody mouth is tail. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Thereat with bloody baleful blade, he bravely broached this bloody boiling breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at last discourse while here they do remain.
In this same interlude, as it doth befall, that I, once snout by name, have you present a word.
Oh, grim look night, oh night, with you so black. Oh night, whichever art when day is not. Oh night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And I, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands beneath her father's ground and mine. And I, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. Oh, what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me. The wall methinks being sensible, curse again. No, in truth, sir, deceiving me is Thisbe's cue to enter. It will all fall bad to tell you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, for oftness the heart man knows, for parting my fair Pyramus and me, my cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy stones would lie the hand up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I, to the chink, to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe,
My love, I thought, my love, I think.
take what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, am I trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till fates me kill.
Not Shapulus to Procris was so true.
And Trafficus to Procus I do you.
Oh, kiss me through the whole of this wild woe.
I kiss so also not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Nini's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, the wall, my part discharged so, and being done away the wall doth go.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor may now perchance both quake and tremble here. When lion, rough and wildest raged on the roar, they know that I, as Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity of my life. This lantern that Hormone presser.
Should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no present, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lantern at the hormone crescent. This lantern at the hormone crescent. Myself the man in the moon to see to be.
This is the greatest star of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man at the moon?
No, my lord, he dares not go in there. For you see, the candle is already in the stump.
I'm wary of this moon. What it would change?
The moon seems to be in the way, but yet, in all courtesy, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is that the lantern is the moon, myself the man in the moon, this tundra is my tundra, and this dog my dog.
Why? All of these should be in the lantern. For all of these are the moon. Silence. Here comes.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where's my love?
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee now for shining now so bright. And by thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams, I take thy truest display sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor night, what dreadful dawn is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood? Approach, your furies fell. Oh, fate, skunk come, cut thread and thrum, quail crush, conclude and quell. Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lines frame that hath deflowered, my dear? Who is, no, who was the fairest dame that loved, that lived, that looked with cheer? Come, tears confound, out, sword and wound. The pap of Pyramus, I that left pap where the heart doth hop, and thus die I. Now, am I dead? Now, am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose the light. Take thy flight. Or die. Die.
Asleep, my lord? What take my dove? Open this. Arise. Speak, speak. Quiet down. Let's cover thee, sweet eyes, these little lips, this cherry nose, this cowslip yellow cheeks. Oh God, oh God. Lovers make a one. His eyes are green as leeks. Oh, sisters, thee, come to me. With hands pale as milk, leave them and go, since you have a show, which chills instead of silk. Tongue not a word. Come, trusty soul. Come and be my breast and yours, and fall off a blast this means. Blah, blah, blah.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
Hey, the war too. No, I assure you, sir, the wall is down that parted their fathers.
The iron tongue of midnight hath hold 12. Lovers, to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, the heavy gate of night and nightly revels and new jollity.
Now to the break of day, with his house he'd carry away to the best pride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And he several chamber blessed to the several sweet peace. Make my home all heavenly, make my home all heavenly. Took away, make no stay, meet me here or I make a day. By break of day. Every
but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest buck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the pot will lie a call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Well, well, well. All's well that ends well. All the estranged couples are united, and peace reigns in Athens as well as the enchanted forest. Thank you so much, dear audience. Could we have the director, please, Mr. Firoz Ahmed Nisa, the director of the play Midsummer Night's Dream.